Teach me, Hellraisers. I'm ready to learn. I am open to ideas. I need to see what you're doing with this brood so early in the draft.
Get right ahead into this game number 2. Already in, no pause, no problem. But yeah, I guess the one other thing, the little wrench that they threw in there was the idea of like, okay, you're gonna think it's an off-lane brood because we just played it, but we're gonna switch it up now and it's mid instead. And playing against Queen of Pain, so that might be a little bit of a more interesting matchup. Anything that really stands out to you about why they would want to stick it in the mid lane, besides that it's just not against Spirit Breaker? Then
Roche Pit, we see you doing it.
I mean, I think that's just the main reason. Who knows? Maybe he'll go mid.
Okay.
I mean, we got Razor, Queen of Pain, Spirit Breaker. Why? We're all three are mid heroes these days, right?
That's fair. True enough.
If anything, Razor's the one we've seen the least mid of those 3 heroes in the past like 5 months.
Dude, what if they did just run collapse mid? That would be so hype.
I would assume that isn't worth it because like the space issue of just like, where you'd be like playing in the lane, it's not that valuable as a Spirit Breaker. You think about like actually running down and stuff and like the top lane, how the lane matchup's just better. There's no space to abuse in mid.
Yeah, the longer distance between towers. Yeah, definitely. I mean, you do have like better ganking potential because you can go top or bot, especially if you get like a good rune or something. At least for now, he's heading on up to the top side of the map. And TORONTOTOKYO, by the time they get level 6 on Brood, he'll have 3 points up in the Scream of Pain, most likely. So at least some avenue to kind of deal with the spiders. Granted, they still have that magic resistance. So I don't know. We'll see. I also am curious if Collapse goes for the same type of build again. If he goes for the 2 null talismans, he already has the circlets double queued up. So my feeling is most likely he's going to.
Brood back to mid. Still very popular in pubs. You still see quite a bit of the Brood mid. I feel like I don't see it that much in pro matches anymore ever since the spiders were changed. Just because like you can't abuse the 2 small camps like you used to be able to, which was really nice. Like you're trying, well, I guess it was even more than that, right? Back last time Brood was mid, there were even more camps around this mid lane for you to try and farm up. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, typical build, just like Orchid Rush usually, and that looks to be what Rebels got queued up right now.
Very nice. Pulling these camps around a little bit. Gilgear able to create a little bit of separation from Aposhka, but the Nature's Grasp is going to be kind of annoying, and that slowdown means he's going to go in front of the tier 1 instead of back behind. So they will get that pull off, but nothing doing afterwards. And then, of course, the other hero that got picked that, when I was looking at the draft, I was like, there's no way that this TA is going to be able to be like a mid. They need somebody that can do more out of it. Just going to be farming it up on the safe lane for Watson.
Going from a Naga game to a TA game, very different tempos, right? You're expected to do quite a bit, quite a bit earlier as well as the Templar Assassin. So hopefully Watson will be enjoying getting a little bit more involved in this game and not just waiting for a potential timing where you're relevant.
We'll see. Maybe they can get some stacks off too. You would imagine that would be one of the big benefits of going for this. And Gilgear on the Monkey King, one of the heroes that's better at making stacks happen out of a melee support. So we'll keep our eyes on that, see how it all goes, at least in the early goings. No huge leaders in terms of CS. It's mainly just Centaur that's been struggling a little bit so far for him. That's mainly because you've also seen Gilgear pick up a couple of them.
Yano's getting really low down there. He's going for the jump.
Almost connecting, but not quite. And yeah, that tree armor and then the salve afterwards. Wait, Boundless Strike?
Nah, it's CD. Oh, yeah. If only. But look at the creeps, though. Small camp, see if... I guess Gilgear just waits around now to see if he can block that off and keep this wave in such a lovely spot for Limitless.
This is a much better lane. They are gonna get...
yeah, you think Limitless is having a better time?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, well, I guess the problem is that he's still like now the creeps he's getting those last hits, but he was a little bit behind there. That's just, there's a big wave moving in.
I mean, I think that like versus the Razor before 6 and all that stuff with a Monkey King support versus the tree who's bullying him, I think you're just happy to get XP at this point.
Yeah.
Hey, that was a good play by Gilgear though, getting in for that bounty rune to stop TORONTOTOKYO from getting it.
Up top, Mira pummeled, punched, but the tree armor comes in and they can't quite get the finish. jump away there.
That was a lot of wasted time for TORONTOTOKYO, though.
Yeah. Gone back into lane. It's over to the other side and still is able to catch the creep wave before he loses any of those ones. But still doing perfectly fine. Level check on him. Slightly ahead on TORONTOTOKYO. Versus late. Charge. Up top. Burning through that refraction. And Watson staying melded there. No extra follow-up coming through.
Tribute.
Meanwhile, TORONTOTOKYO's timings, even chasing around the Monkey King for so long, gets back, sacks the small camp, grabs his own bounty rune, and then grabs the water rune after. Oh no, he didn't. Okay.
Interesting. I thought that TORONTOTOKYO was going to be going for like the maxed out Stream of Pain, but he's actually taking 2 points in the Shadow Strike. Trying to instead keep the pressure on Rabel early on here.
Yeah, I mean, because like there's no spiders until 6, and then like Brood shouldn't be able to kill you anyway before Orchid, really, you know, unless you blink in aggressively and do the math wrong. So I kind of like the idea of trying to slow down the Brood at this point. It's obviously not working though, as you said. Like Rebel's doing quite well right now. A little bit behind gold wise, but last hits are still fine.
It's something to watch for where they decide to go. And obviously a lot of rotation potential in this game.
Oh yeah,
actually finds the tree. Gilgear in some trouble here, has stick, but TP away, it will be enough. Can't come in for the finish.
Kind of close though. With that stolen 5 damage, you know, I mean,
Radiant
the swings, they were huge. Meanwhile, that's a huge charge up top. Ink swell. All right.
Oh,
he believed.
All right, well played. Mira able to draw first blood. What you want to see if you're a TSpirit fan.
Aren't we all? I mean, they won TI. Come on now.
We're all bandwagon.
Yeah, exactly.
Level 6s for both mids. Able immediately start spamming out spawn spiderlings. Has a soul ring and magic stick. Most likely won't be brought down by any of the sonic wave combos, but up top they make the rotation in and try and bring it down. Collapse will go down. Malady able to get the kill, so they get a little bit of retribution up top lane.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Wonder if Collapse just charges mid right when he comes back up.
You know, I'm thinking similar things. I'm envisioning things like, man, he's gonna be charging, he's gonna be living armor. See if he can drive by Mira for the ink swells too.
He's gonna come back up top for now. Okay.
He's got to pass off a mango here to Mira so they can go for a kill.
Better already.
Well, in the meantime, there's a big old spider army that's been created, and Maposhka immediately realized he needs to get out.
Dire's
Yeah.
middle tower is under attack.
Can you imagine if Rabel like aggroed that centaur to cancel the TP? That would have been insane. But up top, Malady gonna go down. Collapse and Mira make the play together.
Has been killed.
See, now that all happens because he TP's up here and gives a mango to his support guys.
That's true.
See the value? I mean, mind you, that was probably Mira who even bought it. So you just, you know, you got to communicate with your TPs. I know it's annoying in pubs though, but like honestly, it's so broken. Like the dead person brings you stuff. But I also hate it when they're like, hey, I died. What do you want me to bring? I'm just like, just don't bother.
Yeah.
I'm busy. I'm last hitting. Leave me alone. Maposhka thinking similarly. Leave me alone, please. Oh, there's so many spiders.
There's no way. Super dead. This is a big spider army, and now you're starting to see the power of this Brood. You can take over the map slightly, but are they gonna go for a play now? Rabel under control kills a whole heck of a lot of them.
Yeah, they're too busy charging under the tower right now.
And Mira will end up going down. Malady living through this one, and Earthspike afterwards getting some separation. There is another charge, comes through, tries to bring him down, will get the kill, but this is going to come at a cost. As Watson looking for the rundown, can Collapse make his way out of here? Dude, how is this hero balanced? What in the hell? The chase down, and he does manage to go down. So good rotation from Gilgear to secure that.
That was actually a sick bait under the tower there too. I thought Malady was dead, but he popped his stick right before the Nether Strike hit, making Collapse think that he'd got it on lockdown there. So yeah, we saw Rebel starting to take over more of the map, which is great on the Broodmother. The question is, will they be able to find that same success once again here from the Spirit Breaker just chasing you down? We'll have to watch for here as Yeah, it's pointed out here. Dota Plus still believing, but that gold lead steeply falling from the almost. It was about 1,500.
Yeah.
Getting smaller, smaller, smaller. Feeling good.
Okay, they are now gonna be able to force Limitless on the TP out. Obviously, no level 6 yet on the tree. Yeah, the drop in gold definitely is just seeing Rabel take over this jungle, push out the lanes. Like this area just belongs to that brood until they start to bring numbers to come and contest. And actually, towards mid. Oh, waiting to see if they go for a charge or anything.
It's so scary because it's just like, you know, Brood can do this, and you want to play safe and be this annoying spider hero, but you always just have to wonder, like, what if that Spirit Breaker just like TPs to tier 2 and charges you in the mid lane? You know, and you don't have time to react.
Absolutely. TORONTOTOKYO needed that kill. Hasn't really been able to make those rotations that Pop is known for.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Blink in, steal some more of the spiders. But yeah, definitely was behind in one of the lower of the course, but after the kill and a couple spider pickups, starting to catch back up again. Still very even game. Only 500 gold separating the top core from the bottom core.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, very flat spread.
Charge. And find him after the silence. Looks for one bash. Malady going to drop. And afterwards, Spirit Breaker pops the ulti to get to the other side, and Hellraiser's not going to be able to chase.
They actually bring another TP. Yadaro joining the fight here.
Are scanning.
I think he was spotted on that trap,
Radiant's
though.
bottom tower has fallen.
Not that they acted like it, though.
Yeah, Watson now in some trouble, but goes for the meld and no detection. Now,
I think he did check. I think he knew that he had done. That's why he stayed.
Yeah, I mean, this is still a little bit scary. And yeah, with Go Gear there and Mally as well, they're not going to be able to chase this any further. A little unfortunate.
TORONTOTOKYO, he takes it. He's coming in.
Radiant's
look at Watson hiding. Oh,
trying to find him. Oh, sentry down. They spot him now. Chase forward, can't quite get it. But the rundown will come.
No!
And the stun is out, and they take down Watson. Also running down Gilgear. So they'll find the Monkey King after the fact. He too will die. Now, while this is happening, Brood and Limitless took the bottom tier 1 tower.
Yeah, but have you ever been killed by an ink-swelled fish? You know?
I haven't. That's a fair point.
That's got to be a new experience there.
Dire's top tower
New
is under
experience,
attack.
Trent.
Radiant's
Well, they did get a tower
tower
set
is
though,
under
and
attack.
that orchid that's pointed out there by Usin also available. So potential to try and swing some of this pressure towards the mid lane right now if you're Hellraisers, because I don't think they're going to be defending top. This catapult's still swinging away. Tower soon to fall as Gilgear will just watch from above and steal some XP from the wave.
They're gonna have to be careful about the timing of this when they decide to go on the quap with the orchid. I'm assuming they're gonna go on TORONTOTOKYO with it, since the I think free armor is gonna be the main save that they have for her. If all those creeps are right on top. Charge. Gonna cancel that one. Don't want to go after the lion anymore. But yeah, trading tier 1 for tier 1, and with the tree, they're gonna be able to regen the mid back up a good amount.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Ooh, can't quite get it. There's that orchid though, and a hex, but better decision to just back up.
Yeah. With everybody there, it's just not be the way to go. Laps, let's spot those spiders as he passes by and heads down bottom. And first Kaya done for Quap. Most likely going to see that Sanj get picked up afterwards. But this is going to be a nice little amplification of damage. Not sure if it's going to one-shot the spiders, but it will be bringing them pretty low.
I think that it's like, I can't believe they picked Brood into Spirit Breaker 2 games in a row and then into Grimstroke Spirit Breaker. It's like TSpirit knew that they wanted to do it again.
Yeah.
But like, so the reason why obviously is the Stroke of Fate is pretty frustrating versus the spiders, even at the lower levels, for just like holding back the push onto the towers. But like then they go back for this tree too, and I just wonder, like, sure, you got that bottom tier 1, probably one of the most inconsequential towers in Dota right now. When do you get this mid tower?
Yeah, I don't know. No, it feels more like they're trying to play the map on Hellraiser and control more of it. TORONTOTOKYO. Wait, did he orchid a creep? Oh no, that's not the play. TORONTOTOKYO brought down low and will eventually fall though, as he blinked in aggressively at the start. So even though they don't get the Orchid in the proper place, they still manage to get the kill.
Middle tower is under attack.
It's a warning shot. Next time I'll Orchid you. Nah, don't come back. Tell your friends. One of the least active centaurs that we've seen in a long time. Limitless just not needing to be. Playing more like a Beastmaster, essentially. The way he's been playing this bottom lane, always threatening the ability to have the global assistance, but just pushing out bottom, taking the tower, farming through neutrals,
Dire are scanning.
and waiting for an eventual smoke play, which looks like it's coming now. Malady is holding the smoke. Oh, but they have popped that finger, so
Yeah.
true. Still worth, though, I think. Or something.
Saw the Brood there go to try and block out all the camp. Was a little bit late on sending out the spiders, and so wasn't able to get there in time.
Radiant are scanning.
One of the other big reasons that we've seen the rise in popularity of this hero, obviously, try and deal that economic damage. Spirit not stopped by it for the moment. There is still all top 4 cores being held in terms of net worth for Hellraisers. But nonetheless, let's see if they're able to connect to make anything happen. Limitless tries to get out of there, but the Spirit Breaker with the charge has ulti afterwards. Too close to tower. They don't want to test their luck.
Yeah, they tried to use it offensively up top as well, saying the spider's in, forcing Maposh could actually go for the ulti and help clear it out. Oh, but the Boundless, living armor?
Barely.
That rain drop, dude.
Yeah, that was hype.
Collapse has just been diligently farming towards the Shadow Blade so they can try and get back on the offensive here. Obviously, the global aid of Stampede, very good if you see the Spirit Breaker coming. Not so good if you don't. So, pretty solid counter in that regard. And TORONTOTOKYO will also have level 12 ulti, level 12 with the second point in the ulti by the time that the Shadow Blade's done, which is now, and which is also right after Catapult dies.
Don't worry, it's going to get there.
There it is.
Good stuff.
Go. Run.
I mean,
they canceled the charge.
Yeah, Gilgear realized that he was in a dangerous position, and so TP's back home to be fine.
Look at the spiders.
Bam.
Look at them bloom.
Mini map. They're all over the place. Yeah, this is the good block now. So they're giving up the top side of the map and then cutting out all of these camps. Very nifty.
What a nuisance.
Really cool.
Baboshka just runs in to punch some spiders.
Yeah. I mean, so if they can stop the farming pattern now, like Yadaro, he only has this hard camp and then the small camp to farm, and then there's nothing else and nowhere else for him to go. So if they can keep doing this.
But don't they just like run at you and you lose that fight, I feel like, still? Even if you have more net worth right now?
Yeah, probably.
Like, if they get a decent charge off.
Yeah.
Which one would assume they would with the Shadow Blade.
I mean, it definitely has the feeling like the game hasn't really even been fully started yet in terms of like the fights that have been taking place. It's like all building to this thing. It's like a no rush 20-minute map or something.
It really is. Yeah, I feel like TSpirit eventually are just gonna be like, all right, well, we'll just go kill Roche, I guess. Like, if this is how you guys want to play this game. Of course, Roche probably going to be the first big spoil of war here for whoever wins that first big team fight. Both teams able to do it quick enough. A little bit slower for Spirit here before the medallion's done. It'll be out soon-ish on Maposhka, though, just so they can threaten it.
I thought they're going to go for a smoke and go for it now behind TORONTOTOKYO. And the area they're going to, there's nobody here either. So this is just going to be a smoking and then wrapping around for mid play, which could end up working pretty well for them. At least for now, actually just getting the wards down, not even trying to make that move in yet. Could charge here on Gilgear?
Oh yeah, and
Radiant's bottom tower.
Yeah, they only have one ward, so not great.
Scanning. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Hellraisers are prepared for that wrap around behind the tower. TORONTOTOKYO just going to punch this one, sort of feigning that he has support. But they will stop the pressure. And again, this, because of all that camp blocking that went on, given some slight advantage again to Hellraisers. We're building up this gold lead.
All right. I mean, hey, this is what I said I wanted to see. I want to see why they still went for it and why they can make it work. And look where he is, top net worth now, jumping in.
Oh,
Easy
they got
kill
him.
with the Orchid.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, that is dead Toronto.
Probably. No big rush right now.
Radiant's middle tower is under
I'm
attack.
going to defend this. Yeah, and there's the back out.
Oh, I just looked at Gilgear. You know, it's funny. I was looking at this build. I was like, man, if only they had like some dispel, you know? And he's like, guys, I got it. You know, we didn't pick Ench. It's fine. I'll just rush Nullifier as Monkey King.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. I like that a lot.
Dire's
It's a bold
top tower
strat.
is under attack.
I mean, what else do you need?
I mean, on this hero, I guess, yeah, it's true. It doesn't really make massive differences. Like, he doesn't even have corrosion, right? He just stopped at the orb and was like, yeah, I'm on my way. You can get things that are, like, kind of useful, like Solar Crest, Medallion, and stuff. But, I mean, it would be amazing to have. There's no doubt. But it's kind of hard when you also have a online on your team who also wants to be kind of greedy as a support.
Right.
So it means that, like, your actual power spike in the item is going to come so much later because it's so expensive. And, well, Melody, geez, his Blink Dagger is going to become a little bit later. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, that one hurts. You could see that he was like trying to click with Hex or Spike or something, and just it happened too quickly.
It's too fast. It can't be done.
The like double sentry ward down also makes it really annoying. And Gilgear gonna get caught, gonna get linked, and going to, well, Limitless trying to get the turnaround, but the BKB's already out. Well played. TORONTOTOKYO shows back up, gets a dagger onto 2.
Dire's middle
Get
tower
the tower.
has fallen.
Can Hellraisers find anything afterwards? Orchid coming off cooldown in 2 seconds. But at least for now, they're chilling. Mira in trouble. Mira dead. TORONTOTOKYO, BKB out from Rabel. The bounce back, but the root there onto 3.
Oh, that
Big
was
Sonic
huge.
wave afterwards. But now Gilgear pops the ulti. A triple ultra kill for Watson. Looking for more Toronto. You get the hell out of here.
Oh,
Dude, is
all
this
the
Roche?
worst fights. All the worst fights are when everyone's just at low HP. Like, they're all just slowly getting back out. I would say so. With the Deso, you got to imagine they go for it. Is it a bad choice to go for this, though, I wonder? Can Collapse find an angle?
I mean, there's collapse. There's no BKB on Brood. You did just have one delivered on TA. I mean, Collapse is thinking about it. They know that this is coming, but I don't think he's going to be able to get there in time.
No, he's going to invis and go through. Come on, Collapse. Come
Roshan
on.
has fallen to the dark.
You bought back. Come on. Go feed.
Add another to the tally.
TORONTOTOKYO still playing like a madman, just picking up the Shiva or the plate mail, going into the Shivas instead of any type of dispel for him. No
actually-
confidence, ability.
I can't believe Rebel lived with that BKB and then instantly getting overgrowth like that too. The Sonic Wave coming down, just barely surviving. Just that little bit of HP. Probably from the Van Brace, honestly.
Yeah.
Dire are scanning.
Yeah, I was saying that right before that fight broke out, I was gonna say I really hope Miro grabs that shard because he didn't have anything queued up, and he does have it queued up now because feels like a pretty amazing game for it.
Right. Yeah, definitely can make like all the difference in the world. The heals, the spell, that probably can like salvage TORONTOTOKYO's game actually to the point where he can do this build and be a little bit less greedy about it. Then, of course, if you have the Shivas along with the Kaya Sanj, suddenly you've actually got ways to clear through these spiders every time through 2 different heroes. But it's almost feeling like the spiders aren't even the biggest issue in this game right now.
There's a sorry, I was just looking up something just to be sure. But when you lose the Inkswell the strong dispel from the shard is applied no matter how the buff is removed. It's good to know. So that means if they get the nullifier, then you'll still get the strong dispel after, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that nullifier, I mean, to be honest, it's still a ways away. Gilgear needs 1,800 more gold.
Hey, that'll be there soon. That's nothing. That's like one more good fight.
Sure, okay, down.
You know, maybe he could get an ultra kill.
We've been waiting for Hellraisers to pull things out, and this switch up that they did of putting the Broodmother mid definitely feels like it's been the recipe for success so far.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Granted, 8k gold lead is not insurmountable, and they still definitely have some problems, but this Aegis is going to allow them to at least get a good chunk of damage onto this tier 2 bottom and might even claim it, even with the tree there.
Yeah, I think what was really good about this is that, like, number one, you're creating a level disparity between the Brood and the Spiritbreaker just right off the bat, because the Brood's mid and the Spiritbreaker's still going to be in the off lane. So that's already going to make it a better matchup overall. But the way the Brood's able to play out of the mid, you're in much less vulnerable places of the map. So you're not as isolated. And also, like, the spiders weren't being farmed up constantly, so Rebel's actually able to grow an army compared to what happened to Limitless last game. So just, like, all of these factors coming to play show that, like, sure, the hero matchup is still bad, but when you remove all of those things that Spiritbreaker was doing last game and you just go back to the basics of, like, well, you can be charged the whole game, it's not that huge of a counter as long as, you know, you come out of the lanes ahead, which obviously was a big difference from last game too.
Oh, they miss. And the Ixal afterwards, they back out. Now the charge comes through onto 2. In some trouble. Oh, they leash them both together. Jump forward. Finger of Death will take down Mira, but it comes at a cost as both supports die. Limitless still trying to chase down Maposhka. Will end up falling. They have the disarm now onto Razor, and TORONTOTOKYO gets the blink out. BKB, TP. They're both away.
Being an option for a while, so yeah, they take an okay fight considering the Aegis is on Hellraisers, while also playing in the the enemy side of the map. So all good signs there for Team Spirit, but the gold is still stacking up pretty fast in these dire cores, and you see Rebel holding on to quite a bit here. I'm wondering,
Yeah. What's the play?
I mean, I would think he'd go Nullifier if Monkey King wasn't. It might still be good.
Jump in, big stun, big kill, and Rebel thinking about making this work. I mean, they have charge available, but not going to go for it now with the BKB coming out. That's a tough one. Like, now having the shard on lock, there's some answers that they have on the side of Team Spirit. Yeah, what do you get if you're Rebel?
Yeah, Sanji Yasha does not sound that great. Okay, just going for Lincolns instead. That is better. That helps stabilize the game. Yeah, we'll see. I think he just bought something.
Recipe, maybe?
He bought. I think he's sticking. All
right.
Sticky like a spider.
So that is still nice, but on the other hand, like, you can still charge the spiders. So if he's playing with his spiders, it could be a little bit scary.
I think it's just like a lot of stuff, though.
Oh, I feel better already.
There's a lot of annoying things that you can just kind of pop this game.
Top tower is under
The thing, AC just now completed for Yadro, and go on in, take down the tier 2 tower, claim the outpost.
And it's smoke time too. The age is just expiring right now. Mira holding one, so they could do the classic just like downward run. There is charge available here though, so they can just, or sorry, there is Stampede available. I guess it would be very clear when there's a Spirit Breaker in the game. They have the Stampede to escape if they have vision on that initiation coming out from Collapse. And there's the smoke, so we hunt.
They did a good job of clearing through a bunch of those spiders first, so it didn't reveal any of the smoke action coming through, but still an idea of what's coming their direction. Maposhka, your vision, a little bit of a lag spike there for me. Kills a ton of spiders.
Yeah, me too. The spiders are doing some work here on the old servers, I think.
Yeah.
Get a Brood and a PL in the same game, maybe? Can we get that?
Love it. Not.
Remember every time the spiders would come out of fog and it just like lags the entire server. That's a good one.
Maposhka's gonna die, and that's one of those losses that's just gonna happen. Well, the rest of Team Spirit back out, and I think you're okay with that for a smoke. But Hellraisers, if they can find more here, this would be big for them. Aldero not giving them that opportunity, it looks like.
Heading in a slightly risky direction, but there is no vision up here, so they can't confirm it. I mean, they've got their hints, their ideas. They are circling the area right now. But always has BKB TP just in case.
Nothing to break that. Maybe you end up seeing like a Missile Blade or something later from the Brood.
Or, Guild Gear.
Yeah.
Once he finishes his Nullifier, he can start going for the Abyssal.
True. He's getting close. 800.
He's almost there, dude.
Yeah.
Give this guy some waves. Let's go.
Taking a little while, but he's getting to it.
If they had Philosopher's Stone, he'd have it. Okay, they do have it. It's on Malady, so there you go.
What the hell?
How dare you take away? Yeah. Lion players. I mean, Lion's got to be like top 1 that gets that thing. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, once you have the Blink Dagger, though, like, who needs an Aeon on it?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you could just be like, yo, you have one item. I have no items. Do you know how long ago I bought this Helm of the Iron Will?
All right, another smoke play. Vision advantage likely to be in the favor of Hellraisers yet again because of the potential to run out those fighters first, but they are heading down bottom and there's nothing to gain here. No chance. They just got to push out their waves, I guess. And you can see TSpirit on the other side of the map. We'll see how long the Roche respawn is. If this is a quick one, this could end up turning out really good for Spirit.
All I'll say is the last time there was a game like this with Spirit and Na'Vi, Spirit made this game so hard to play. They were so annoying, and they nearly came back and won. And I feel like the late game in this, the matchup here looks better for Spirit than it did previously versus Na'Vi.
Charge. They spot Watson. Able to jump right at the beginning, push back afterwards, long stun, and going to drop. Didn't stand a chance. Dude, and it is a quick Roche respawn. If they can find another here, Hellraisers are in a lot of trouble. As Limitless wants to get away, but the silence is out, trying to TP out. Do they have a way to break it? They do. The badge is there. The Overgrowth is there, and Yadaro finds a double kill. Oh, that hurts.
Found a quiver, apparently, in the middle of that. Came flying out of the camp towards him. That's great. Yeah, it does indeed. Will they scout the Roche, I suppose, will be the main question here. Oh, he's got Blast Rig, too, on TORONTOTOKYO. That's hype.
Cool.
You just blink in, kill somebody with the explosion.
They're going. TSpirit are going to spot it.
Now, mind you, Hellraisers are also aware of this, of course, because they have the traps, and I don't... Oh, no, we got 2 sentries left from our post. So.
Wait, did it not hit? Oh, no, they're going for more. Fine, Gill Gear. Easy pickoff. Outro, another one. And just like that, I mean, it's completely turned the game on its head. The last couple of minutes, it's just all been Spirit. Refresher done now and going in for Roche, and you got 14 seconds left on, and
that was like a 9K lead.
Buyback,
and it's all dropping right now.
No, even further from the nullifier. Oh, no. Poor Monkey King.
No.
All right, well, they buy back. They're ready to go again. Scan. They hit the Roche. They realize that this is, well, they think it's going on, but it's actually not. Now they break it. They find one. For the jump, charge comes through, but a really good impale afterwards. Trying to come TORONTOTOKYO, but he gets away. And now the link up, 1-1, Yadaro trying to chase down Limitless and find a kill here. And they might just get him. He's going to drop 2. Oh, the fight went really poorly. That is not what they were hoping for. Afterwards, the strongest spell comes out and Collapse tries to get a little bit of separation. Will be fine as Malady just going to get ran down again. 3 dead, no buyback on 2 of them. That's a dieback for the Monkey King.
Oh my god. It's like there's like an enigma in this game, and he's just black holing the Roche pit, and Hellraisers are being pulled towards it. They're like, oh, we have to. We must go. We can't just like give this up for free. TSpirit, no. If they see this giant purple mass, and so they just wait for their fight. I actually thought they might lose that fight. With how quickly TORONTOTOKYO was falling, and the fact Overgrowth wasn't back up yet from the fight in the bottom lane, it was a little bit dicey, but they still pull it through and really secure a foothold as the leaders in this game after this.
That one hurts. It definitely just, I mean, the Ghost Scepter came out and he was able to survive through it. It's one of those things where at least I've had this, impending sense of TSpirit are going to sort of turn it up at some point, and it happened there. And now Hellraisers, I mean, definitely not all hope is lost. They still have some nice pieces, and like Watson is incredibly farmed on this TA. But he needs a way to not get linked and also to be able to just like deal damage in a fight. And feels like it's going to come off the back of Limitless and Malady. They're going to do it.
It's also feel like Limitless is having a hard time contributing a lot of this game outside of just his ulti.
Yeah.
He's hit some nice stomps, but you kind of stomp as Centaur, and I don't know. It kind of feels like all you can offer for a little while, but I guess now he's got like the Halberd where he's trying to be some way to slow down Yadaro. Maybe they can try and ignore him a little bit in the next engagement. They can just try and take down the Aegis last. And a Lotus would be great too. Just again, more options where you can actually make big plays. Not sure about the Heart. I'm surprised he's opting for that.
Yeah, I wonder if that's like a retaliate thing, or I guess he's hoping the double edge is gonna be able to do a lot. But jump up, they blow up the Quap, dead. No buy. Oh wait, doesn't have buyback, but didn't have the Aegis. And Watson linked. This is a bad kill if they get this one. Watson in some trouble, getting walked down by Yatoro, finds the finish, and now they're looking for more. They find the quap, but they lose a couple E-cores, and now up on high ground. Oh no.
That's so brutal. You get this pick off on the Roche team thinking like, okay, there it is. Now we can actually delay their high ground push. The queen is dead. And then you lose your TA. They lose that little bit of fear they might have had. So able to force a buyback from the line. Not the biggest deal for Hellraisers. Again, I think still probably pleased that they're not just marching high ground at you right now. And Queen doesn't want to buy back.
Right.
It's a scary Razor though, man. With that
Oh, he
pressure.
passes by. Finds skill gear off in the streets. It's just the courier, actually.
No!
They charged the courier.
No! Dude, it hit it! Oh, wait, whose relic was that? Oh, it was Brood's relic.
There you go. Yep. Collapse. Malady is going to go down.
It's okay. Gilgear
Dude.
can save them. He can get the relic.
They need this so badly, too.
It's not going to make a difference. It's just the mental fortitude.
I know.
They need it for their mentality.
Dude, they need anything right now. Like, it has been a rough go.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yatoro just sits down in the mid lane by the tier 2 tower. Yasha, Kaya, done. TSpirit are looking to really try and close this one out if possible. They find a charge on Gilgear bottom.
Dire's middle tower.
Can he
has fallen.
solo him here? I mean, Gilgear's got to run, try to hide. Oh, this poor guy is mega dead. Collapse gives him the tip pre-death.
And the taunt.
Oh, no.
Hit him with it.
Dude, it's Spirit Breaker 2 games in a row. I don't know. I guess there's too many heroes you need to ban.
Some LGD vibes. Just ban the Magnus.
And everything.
Please.
Right?
Why?
Charge again.
Oh god, there he goes.
He gets the stun off. He's playing around, whatever the hell he wants to do. Collapse having a great game. Disarmed for a while, but as the refresher could charge in for more. Instead, decided to go back, hit the tier 3 tower. TSpirit in complete control.
Dire's
Sick
top
Hex,
tower has
but no
fallen.
follow-up. Outro tanks through that stun. Not too worried about anything. Do they have the nullifier next? Still another minute,
Dire's top
20
tower has
seconds.
fallen.
And in that time, TSpirit, they're going to claim a whole heck of a lot.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Another courier death. This goes down now, too. Oh, wow. Trent, this has been a rough one.
It really has. You know, it's felt, unfortunately, sort of like impending doom for a lot of this game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hellraisers could have had this game, though. Let's be real. Like, they had the lead. You know, they had the heroes in the place where you needed it, but it is difficult to actually cross the river and make those plays on the other side of the map, particularly because TSpirit is so good at keeping you held back. Like, even when they were taking fights evenly or even losing the fights a little bit, all those engagements are taking place on Hellraiser's side of the river. And then on top of that, you're fighting into like 2 supports that can help with the eventual push with the Grimstroke and the tree to slow things down. So momentum's very hard to build for Hellraisers.
Gilgear goes down again. They're able to TP out with Malady, but not so lucky on the Monkey King. And now bottom, they've got a creep wave at the tier 1 because that still exists. But finally, the Aegis is going to be reclaimed. It is one butterfly, and it looks like queuing up and buying another butterfly for Razor.
That's
Because
good.
why not?
That's good. You know, no
is under
MKB.
attack.
Needs it.
You know, you don't blink. I'm not gonna blink. Has a ninja gear as well. Oh my god, he actually has so much agi.
All right, Brood has the nullifier, Trent. This is where it all
right.
turns around. And Monkey King, he almost has his too.
That's been the story for a while.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I think we
Dude.
said that about 15 minutes ago.
Yeah. He's not got the Philosopher's Stone in his inventory.
Oh, there, boom, sniped it.
No.
Get your head in the game, man. Put that thing in your inventory when you're dead.
Worthy tribute.
He would have had the money, that's for sure.
He has died a lot.
Yep.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Poor guy.
attack.
Oh, all right, charge come through. We also have the E-Blade finished up now for Mira, so we're gonna have Soulbind, E-Blade. Oh no, the courier, it's in there.
Are scanning.
Looking.
Dire's bottom tower.
The wraparound's
It
coming.
can't die.
Dire's
I
bottom
mean, it
tower
definitely
has
can,
fallen.
Trent.
I'll keep an eye on the courier here, so don't worry.
Oh, to the left. Jump in. Hex. They find the Spirit Breaker. This is a big kill. E-Blade not enough for the save. Now afterwards, can they bring down TORONTOTOKYO or anybody else? The other one might just be the one that takes it. Oh, look at the damage. Oh, they don't throw the Sonic Wave onto the TA. So she gets out. And this was a buyback by Collapse. So, yeah, that ends up turning this all around. They find Rival as well. He is going to fall. Buys back by the Brood immediately. God, you don't want to have to buy back on this Monkey King.
Dude, he's going to. It's over.
Fellow. He's got to do it. Never going to get his item.
A minus.
And there it is. It hurts. It hurts. Yadaro, double butterfly, AC, pops it afterwards. Oh, Gilgear, he's dead again. No, not like this. Watson also going to drop. TSpirit just dismantle Hellraisers in 2 games back to back. An impressive showing from TSpirit, and I'm sure very frustrating for Hellraisers.